a teenager and how I do not miss being a teen.
Absolutely not. It was the worst time of my life.
There were some things I did when I was younger, young and dumb.
Young and dumb.
Young and dumb. My mom caught me, or she found out about something I shouldn't have been doing, and it changed her whole idea about me. I was no longer her innocent little baby. It's great though, like now I feel like I have a better relationship with my mom because I'm an adult, and now we could talk about sex and we could talk about all these uncomfortable topics, but there was a time that did not happen. I used to date this guy. He was a troublemaker, but I liked him because he was like 2 years older than me, and he wrote poetry, and he was an artsy type of dude. There was one night that he got kicked out of his house. He had an argument with his dad, and he didn't have any place to sleep. So he came over to my apartment.
You mean your mother's home?
My mom's home.
Okay, just so we're clear.
Sorry. He was my boyfriend at the time, so I wasn't gonna let him sleep outside and, you know, be a bum. I'm gonna sneak you in the apartment. Now, mind you, it was a 2-bedroom apartment in Yonkers. I don't live in a house at that point in time. Like, where was I gonna hide this boy? So I thought to myself, I should hide him under my bed. I cleared out underneath my bed because I had all types of shit and crap under there. He would come over to the house when my mom was at work, and then he would have to like go under the bed and stay there until my mom went to sleep.
How long did this go for?
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks? You kept the boy under your bed for 2 weeks?
Yes, I did, because I was a ride or die. You have to understand, I was a good girlfriend. I was gonna make this happen. So I hide him under the bed for 2 weeks, and my mom, you know, she doesn't know anything. So the computer was in my room, so my mom had to go into my room to use the computer to go talk to her online dates. So this whole time, my then boyfriend was under the bed, and he had to be quiet while she was on the computer talking to dudes. So it was very nerve-wracking, and I was very scared. And then how he had to use the bathroom, water bottles. Hey, look, young and dumb, right? No? Okay. 2 weeks go by, and so there was one night, like, you know, we're getting comfortable because we're getting away with it.
Oh,
so,
of course.
So one night, like, he comes from underneath the bed to sleep with me in the bed.
Oh!
But look, I was a virgin at that time, and so, like, I wasn't doing anything.
You were just like, he needs to feel comfortable.
Yes, he needs to feel comfortable. So that's what happens. See, when you're doing anything, any criminal activity, there's a point in time that you get way too comfortable with the crime that you're committing. Facts. And you're like, you know what, we're not getting caught. Come above.
Might have gotten away with it too.
I lifted the window because, you know, I was gonna hide him under all my covers and like have him on the inside of the bed towards the wall.
Oh, Mika.
I pulled up the window so he gets some air, and he was cool. Because it was hot, you know, he was hot hiding under those covers. So my mom, unbeknownst to me, came in one night looking for a missing sock. And she figured I must have taken it. So she comes in and she notices the window's open, and she's like, oh my gosh, it's chilly, let me close it. Then she looks on the bed, and she says she saw 2 pairs of feet. And she's looking like, what is that? So she lifts the covers back, and she's like, Mika!
I don't ask much from you, girl. Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
What are you doing? And she's yelling, and we jump up.
Of course.
And then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm freaking out. And he's like cool as a cucumber. He could care less. She's yelling, she's screaming, she's punching walls, and she's saying, Jesus! Oh no!
They brought the blood.
Oh no! She's screaming at the top of her lungs. She said, if I was her father, would you have done this? And he looked her in her eyes and said, no. And she said, get the fuck out. And she put him out. And so he had to sleep outside somewhere.
The hell, he should have gone home. I mean, assuming that he could have gone home.
Yeah, I mean, like, and I just remember being mortified. Like, I was embarrassed, and I was also really sad that I disappointed her. And, you know, and she did tell me, look, if you would have just asked me, I probably would have fussed, but I wasn't gonna let some young kid stay on the street. He would have just slept in the living room on the couch.
Under the eyes of God, of course.
Yes, under the Lord's watchful eye. And then I'm thinking like, yeah, you know, that would have been way easier. I went through
You
length.
went all the way left to turn the corner.
I'm sorry, Mom.
As long as she don't know better.
Yeah.
You raised better than this. We know this.
I know, I'm better about it now, so we good.
20 years later, do you remember when you were stupid? I almost killed you that day.
Yes. Oh, she did.
I remember vaguely having one of the worst moments of my life and getting caught by my stepfather of all people. So I have a very traditional Dominican stepfather who, you know, didn't really say I love you, kind of worked, came home, mumbled a few words to us.
He was paying the bills.
He was paying the bills. He was like, I feed you.
Yeah.
What else do you want?
That's love.
That's love. That's right. That's Caribbean father love. From the story that my mother told me, I came home after school, ho ho ho, jolly on me, and I'm like, hi mom, how are you? Bendición. And she gives me the look of death.
Damn.
And I was like, what happened?
I like how they immediately transform into like a novela.
It's like,
Cuando se tiene una razón.
Yeah, like why is it the mad dramatic pause?
and I was just like, what's going on? She was like, Jennifer. And now my mother has a way of talking to me when I fuck up. And her favorite way of saying my name is Jennifer because she never calls my name. It's like Chunga or Mija, or she calls me my sister's name because she can't remember us. But it's never Jennifer. And she said that. I said, oh fuck. So in my mind, I'm going through the Rolodex of all the bullshit that I've been doing the last couple months. I'm like, no, she wasn't there for that. She couldn't have possibly seen that. She goes, wow. Shows me these pictures that she said my father had found going to my room and looking for some socks.
The same thing?
The same thing.
Yo!
So now you know, people, peep game. If they ever say we're looking for socks, that's code for we about to snoop around. Look for your shit.
Well, no, like legit. I mean, was he legit looking for a sock? Because my mom was
You
legit
know,
looking
I
for
don't
some
know.
socks.
I have big feet, but my feet ain't that big. Okay, Dad. So I don't know where he got this sock idea. But for some reason, he knew where my socks were. And it had happened back in those days, you know, we had to print out pictures because we didn't have, you know, Instagram or phones to really like save those kind of pictures. And it wasn't a bad picture. I wasn't naked posing or anything. No, none of those, you know, little old school looks. It wasn't that. I was just like chilling in my room with some shorts on. But there had happened to be a picture of me chilling with those shorts on, sitting on top of my boyfriend's lap. And it was definitely in my room, which he wasn't supposed to be in.
Wait, was it like a day the parents were not home?
It might have been a time where he was supposed to have picked me up outside.
Yeah.
And maybe he like needed to use a restroom or something, and I don't know. And then somehow he ended up in my room, and I was like in my shorts, but like whatever. But he was there, and you know it's my room, so I was there.
Yeah.
And so we had happened to take a picture.
Okay. Who took the picture?
We did too. He was like, it's kind of like, you know, when you pose like this, but you gotta hold on to the camera, so you gotta hold on to.
Yeah.
So it's like we're both like click.
Yeah. And you just hope that both of you in the frame.
Hopefully we look, and we look great. But my dad found those pictures, and he was livid.
Diane?
Dad?
So my mom's just there yelling at me, giving me a whole story, and then she goes, "Go apologize to your father." Mind you,
What?
I had to apologize
Traditional Latin
for him
family.
snooping.
like what is?
It's my fault that they caught something that I hid in my room because they were snooping. Either way,
It's like if you're gonna go look for it, like you can't be mad at what you find, right, parents?
You should have asked me, daughter. I'm gonna wait for you to come home, because I need a pair of socks. No, wouldn't. So of course my father wasn't talking to me, nor did he look at me.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to go in, of course, and just like, Dad, I'm so sorry. I'm a better person. I'm a better daughter. I'm sorry I disgraced you and dishonored you in front of no one.
Yes, no one would know.
No one would know. No one even knows.
Well, were you
until
okay?
now.
So how was the sitting on the boyfriend? Was it like in between?
Oh no, I'm tasteful. I was a tasteful young lady.
It was like that?
It was one of these, you know.
Okay.
Little.
That's not so bad. But you know, it's the whole idea of you being on a boy's groin area.
Because of course after that I was a whore.
You
so
were
you know,
you were
I was
pregnant.
I was pregnant. I was dropping out of school. I was doing crack. All these other things that of course came out of.
It's like it's all the same.
Oh, it's all the
There's no
same.
different in the levels of child crimes.
They're all they're not misdemeanors.
Yeah.
They're all felonies. You're serving life.
Look, we were just trying to figure ourselves out. But of course, like, as we got older, I'm sure, like, you think back and say, okay,
Of
well,
course.
I understand where they're coming from.
I understand where you're coming from. But you didn't have to diss me like that.
Yes.
You didn't have to make me feel like I disgraced you. I dishonored
It
you up in these
hurts.
streets. I'm over here, twerking in front of the first Catholic church I find. Like, I wasn't doing those type of things.
That imagery
Okay.
is well. Oh my God.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that with my
Yeah.
Catholic school uniform. I was with my boyfriend.
Do you think there was a better way, like, our parents could have handled that?
I think definitely in terms of my stepfather, I would have wished that there would have been a conversation, knowing that he wasn't a person to express any kind of emotion, and knowing that daddy issues obviously came along the way.
Yeah.
I wish that we could have been to a place where we could have had a conversation like, he's like, baby, don't do that. It's not a good look. It's not
Right.
respectable at your age. I want you
Yeah.
to slow down. No, I got the silent treatment. I got the look of death from my
Yes.
mother. I disgraced the whole family name, and I was a whore, all in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, we want to hear some of your stories of being young and dumb. What did you do?
Yeah.
Right?
And if your parents, like, how is it now? Like, how do you talk to your kid about sex or having a stupid
Yes.
moment? You're like, I remember being stupid. Don't do it. How do you
Yeah.
get through to them? We want to know. These are
Yeah.
definitely conversations our people need to have, and
Yeah.
we're here for it. So thank you for watching our Young and Dumb episode.
Ah, we're young and dumb no more.
And now we just old and whack.
Man, that was hurtful.
Here I am shaming you again.
I know.
Yeah. Nah, we're awesome. You're awesome. We're all awesome. Everything is awesome.
Okay, bye.
You don't know that song?
Wait.
That's from the Lego movie. People out there know. That Lego movie.